Leos, happy bonus read day. You are one of the bonus reads because you were one of the top viewed highest signs. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Leo, for tuning in and being such a big part of this channel. I can't thank you guys enough. For all who are watching, actually, this is a live reading. So the reading is actually going to begin here in a few minutes. Hopefully somebody will put a timestamp and I will pin it. Or I will eventually be able to put a timestamp and it'll be there when the video comes out of processing. But let me get the computer going and we will start here in a couple minutes. But yeah, thank you again, Leo, for for showing up for this channel. I just honestly, I can't thank you guys enough. Love you guys so much. I do. Hi, Goddess. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. So good to see you guys. Hope you guys are having a really good Sunday. Hope you guys are. I am using Dreamscape Tarot for the main deck. I have Wheel of Fortune for the Tarot. I called it a terrifying deck. I'm looking at the Queen of Swords. A terrifying deck. That is so good. The clarifying deck. You know what though? I feel like for some of you, the first thing I thought with an Eight of Pentacles reverse and the Queen of Swords, what's below the Eight of Pentacles reverse? Seven of Swords Aquarian and the Sun. Seven of Swords, the Sun, and the Eight of Pentacles reverse. Now, this may not be the main reading. This might just be for some of you. You know, this is like kind of like tapping into the energy before the reading. It could end up being part of the reading. It may not. Some of you want to be paid back. Some of you you lent money to someone, for instance, or it could have been part of a settlement of some sort. I feel like you're going to get what's owed. I mean, we got the Queen of Swords here, and maybe it is a terrifying deck because you are about ready to get your terrifying face on. You want what's owed. That's where I'm going with this. Eight of Pentacles reverse and a Seven of Swords, and you will do what it takes to get what is owed to you. That's what's below the Queen of Swords. High Priestess reverse and the Knight of Wands. Yeah, I don't know. I just got that all of a sudden, but that's just fun. I called it a terrifying deck. Hello, hello, hello from Texas. That's so cool. So cool, so cool. All right, let's get going. Queen of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles reverse, though. But it does feel, outside of that message, it does feel like maybe some of you are looking for a job. Money's really tight. Bills are coming in, just not enough money to pay them. That's what that feels like. Seven of Swords, just trying to find creative ways to get by. That's Sun and the Judgment. And the Eight of Swords, just trying to not let it get you down. All right, let's see what's going on, Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Leo. If you are a Leo, know a Leo, feel like being a Leo. Well, Leos, I'm glad you're here. You can be a Leo and this resonates. You can be dealing with a Leo and it could resonate as the main story. Leo could be the cross watcher. You can be dealing with a Leo, or this reading could be for a Leo or about a Leo. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Oh, Tammy, that's awesome. I still can't believe it when I read, when some people say that, Tammy, I'm like, no, I can't believe that. But thank you. That's awesome to hear. It really is. That's awesome to hear. All right, Leo, let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. General energy for the Leos. Collect the messages. Collect the messages for the Leos. Collect the messages for the Leos. Collect the messages for the Leos. Collect the messages. I still can't believe I called it a terrifying deck. That's funny. Collect the messages for the Leos. Collect the messages for the Leos. Ten of Pentacles. I think you're tired. This feels like this might be about money. Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. I feel like you're waiting, tired. I feel like you're getting tired of waiting to get paid is what I'm getting. It could be about family. What is that about? Three of Wands reverse. Tired of waiting. Wheel of Fortune reverse. And see, it looks like women, honestly. Maybe women you've already cut out. Could be family members or something already gone, Judgment, Upright, the Fool there. But that's what that feels like. Let me get another card because that was a shit show. Okay, general energy for the Leo. There it is. And the King, it's you, the King of Wands reverse. And this is the thing, if this is about money, and let's just say you lent somebody money, you didn't have it really to lend out, but you felt bad for somebody, and I feel like you need it, King of Wands reverse. That's what that feels like, King of Wands reverse. And a King of Wands reverse, let's just go into, well, let's get one more card out here. What's influencing the King of Wands reverse? So we know what we're dealing with. Let me turn this down here. What's influencing the King of Wands reverse? What's influencing the King of Wands reverse? What's influencing the King of Wands reverse? Two of Cups reverse and the Page of Cups reverse. And then the Five of Wands. Could have had a fight with somebody over money. Could be that. Two of Pentacles reverse, Six of Pentacles. Maybe you're with somebody that's always spending money on other people, giving attention to other people. Six of Pentacles. The reason why I keep saying money is just because of the pentacles going on here. A lot of pentacles. But pentacles could be energy too. Their time, their energy. Six of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles reverse. It's just like constantly putting you in the background, putting other people ahead of you. Ten of Wands reverse and the Five of Wands. It really feels like somebody drops you though. That's what I'm getting. You could have definitely done this for somebody, but I'm really getting, because the center of it is you, King of Wands reverse. It could be you feeling down on yourself. It really could be you down on yourself, because it just feels like somebody, when the going got tough, somebody skated. Somebody couldn't handle it. Yeah, that's what that feels like. Ten of Wands reverse and the Five of Wands. They couldn't handle it. Two of Cups reverse and the Page of Cups reverse, and you haven't heard from them since. Two of Cups reverse could be a fight. Could be a breakup, but could be a fight. Seven of Swords reverse and the Hermit reverse. Could have caught somebody lying, cheating, manipulating. Oh, we got a Hanged Woman in this deck. Not a hanged man, hanged woman going on over here. Piscean energy and a Four of Swords reverse. And that literally feels like sleeping around for some of you. This is a very specific storyline going on. I honestly, gosh, I feel like in the Queen of Swords, I feel like there's a Leo that put their foot down. I feel like, you know what? Some of you, money's tight and you got somebody spending their money on other people, or they're putting their energy, spreading their energy to everybody else but you. And I just feel like you put your foot down on this. You got tired of it. King of Wands reverse. But look at this. There's so many cards going on here. There is so many cards. You got a Five of Wands and a King of Wands reverse. There you are. What's influencing it? And I feel like you're standing up for yourself. You are really standing up for yourself. Ten of Wands reverse. Maybe you are the one who left. Because you're not going to sit there and let people treat you like shit. And if you loan, I can't even say the word. If you lent somebody money, you want to be paid. There is also that storyline out here. I still feel that. It could be by a lover. And you know what? Some of you, it could be, if this is a love situation, maybe they're lending people money, like their relatives, and you're tired of that. Because I still feel like there's this lenting of money out there. Okay, what's the reason for the reading? What's the reason for the reading, Leo? What's the reason for the reading for the Leos? The Nine of Swords and the Justice. I'm telling you, you're going to get paid. You know why you're going to get paid? Because you're going to have to be no longer Mr. Nice Guy or Ms. Nice Woman, whatever you're going to call it. I think people just rely on you not speaking up for yourself. That's what I feel. It's not that they don't know what they're doing. They just count on you not saying anything. Isn't that kind of shitty? What's the reason for the reading? What's the reason for the reading? But we do have a Five of Wands, and that is your energy, and you're getting that fight back into you. What's the reason for the reading here? There we go. And the moon, Piscean energy. Piscean energy. Okay, what's in the past? What's in the past? What's in the past? The Creatrix and the Four Cups reverse. What is that? 2 cards in the past. Ace of Wands. Gosh, I'm telling you, I feel like some of you hooked up, like either you are married to this person or you were obtaining somebody. It's just like somebody who like left your situation for something else. It's just like this is somebody who's all about a good time. That's what that feels like. They're all about a good time. And when the going got tough, they skated. 4 Cups reverse is they don't want to be bored. They don't like idle time here. And it left you in a place where it made you feel down about yourself. Reason for the reading is the moon. And some of you may have taken it personally, may have felt like, could you have done it something differently? Definitely not, because I feel like this is somebody who's got issues with themselves. They don't want to even be alone with themselves. What is on your mind, Leo? What is on your mind? What is on your mind? What is on your mind? What is on? It's this card. The 4 of Swords, anxiety, Gemini energy, High Priestess, but you're trying not to let people know. And there's the Gemini, the Knight of Swords. It doesn't do you any good by keeping it in. I think you're trying to keep it in. 4 of Pentacles reverses. It's time to let it out. It's time to let it out. 8 of Pentacles reverse and an Ace of Swords reverse. You have to walk away from what is not working. It's simple as that. Is this a job or a relationship? What is this for you? You need a release valve. You really need a release valve, because I feel like you're trying to hold it in and somebody is screwing you over because they're not worried about them. They're not worried about how they're treating you, or they're not worried about how you feel in this situation. If you lent somebody money and they're not paying you back, they're not worried about what you think of the situation, because I mean, it's you're the one getting screwed over. If this is a boss situation and they're screwing you over, they're just not worried about you. If this is a lover and they're screwing around, they're not worried about you. And you know what, Leo, let's get real. You're not even worried about you. You're worried about them. So who is worried about Leo here? It's time for you to start getting worried about you. So I feel with this card is the release valve needs to happen. 8 of Pentacles reverse and the Ace of Swords reverse that's what this is feeling like. So the 4 of Pentacles reverse is a release of what you've been holding in with that High Priestess. You've been holding your tongue. You've been walking on eggshells to keep the peace at your own expense at a 4 of Swords reverse. 4 of Swords reverse is high anxiety. Can't sleep. Holding it in, keeping a smile, don't want people to know, don't want to be that person, you don't want to be the problem in the room, you don't want to be that girl or that guy at work, even though you're the one being screwed over. You don't want to be that person in the family, even though everybody makes plans and leaves you behind. You don't want to be that person, Leo. It's time to start being that effing person, don't you think? It's time to start sticking up for yourself, because nobody is sticking up for you, because at the center of it, we got a King of Wands reverse. So who is sticking up for Leo? Who? Because you're left with an empty cup. And you're over here. Page of Cups and a King of Cups. Actually, I like this. I feel like this is actually something new, but we'll get there. All right, near future. Near future here. What is the near future for the Leos? What is the near future for the Leos? What is the near future for the Leos? Ace of Pentacles. And then there's a glimmer of hope when all is lost. Leo, like this. You know what? Holy hell, did I ever notice this? I don't think I ever noticed this before. Look how similar those cards look. The High Priestess and the Ace of Pentacles. This is you holding your tongue, walking on eggshells around narcissistic energies. You know why, honestly, you're walking on eggshells around narcissistic energies? Because you're afraid of breaking their shells. Leo, don't be afraid of breaking their shells. Maybe they need to harden their shells. Maybe it's not about you breaking their shells. Maybe they need to thicken their skin. So you need to start speaking your mind more often and living your life. And they need to, if they don't like it, they can just leave your energy and you can hold the door for them. Or they can just stay out of your way. But you holding yourself back because it's easier for these kind of people just really is not conducive to your life anymore. Because once you start sticking up for yourself, look at the energy difference. It's very similar to this. See this moon? I can see your sun and I see the moon and see she's standing on Amor, the love. And I feel like you have that love within you, but you can't even let it out because you're worried about what people think. Some of you might be staying in the closet, for instance, of what people think. Some of you might be keeping secret dreams within about what people think, you know? So yeah, it's time to really to reveal who you really are, because who cares what people think, you know? But look at that. That's what's coming in. It's you. It's really you. Right there. All right. How do you see yourself at this time? 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 The Creatrix. The Creatrix is the Magician reversed. Now, but they label it the Creatrix. This is about consciously manifesting your life. Now it's reversed because we're not consciously manifesting our life. We're just kind of letting it happen. We're sitting on the sidelines and we're just kind of existing. We're not really living. We're just kind of clocking in. We're just letting this, you know, we wake up at the same time. We go to work. We run the kids. We do this. We go to bed. It's the same thing. We do the same thing. And, you know, it's just the way it is. It's the way it is. But this is living. This is truly living. This is really manifesting. This is really believing we can have what we want. This is settling for what we think we can only have. There's a difference of this is living, this is existing. And so how you see yourself is merely existing at this time. And we have the moon right next to it. And underneath it, we have the Nine of Swords, the late night, all night card. All right, what's the energy coming in to influence this read? What's the energy coming in to influence this read for the Leos? Now remember, it's going to be right next to the Ace of Pentacles. In tarot, it's very important to see what cards come out next to it. So what is coming in? What's coming in? What's coming in? What's coming in? What's coming in for the Leos? What's coming in for the Leos? What's coming in for the Leos? The Seven of Cups, options. You know what's interesting is now look at this movement. I feel less daunting. Are we running straight into the sun? No. But it's looking hopeful. That's what that feels like. It feels doable, it feels manageable. There's an opportunity within this Ace of Pentacles coming in where it's like it's not looking so shitty. It's not looking so, man, it doesn't look so bleak anymore. It's like maybe you've got a raise coming in, you got a promotion coming in, you got a date coming in. Life is starting to look up. Life is starting to look good again. Maybe you're standing up for yourself with that Queen of Swords. Maybe you realize your voice does matter. Something happens, something shifts, and you start to take your power back one cup at a time. And that is something, you know, that is something, Leo. And before you know it, you move from the 7 to the 8. And now look at these cards. I mean, just look at the visual. Now, Leo, we know you're the Sun card, but it's all about steps, right? Here, reason for the reading, we're in the moon. And then what's coming in is the 7. We're getting a little bit out of that darkness. And before you know it, hell, we're in that sunlight. We're going from the moon to whatever, the midway into the sun. All because of an opportunity coming in. So whatever this opportunity coming in, I feel like it's an opportunity for you to use your voice. It's an opportunity to move your energy around. It's an opportunity to stand up for yourself. It's an opportunity, whatever it is, it's to get you out of whatever it is you've been doing. Because whatever you've been doing, it's a King of Wands reverse. It's just a King of Wands reverse. It's somebody who's looking at other people's lives and saying, damn, they got it good. With Leo, you don't have it bad. And if you're watching this reading, it could be worse. You have to always realize that it could be worse. And stress and anxiety usually comes out of expectations, the expectation of something and you didn't get it. And happiness comes out of being appreciative for what you do have. And when you're appreciative of what you do have, you tend to get more blessings in life. Have you ever tried to give someone a gift and they kind of thumbed their nose at it? And how many gifts did you ever give that person after it? It's the same thing with the universe. They're not going to keep blessing you if you're going to be like, well, I didn't really like that. And the universe is like, well, you know what, sucker? You got 5 more years before you get the next blessing. The best thing you can do is just start being really appreciative, being in the moment, being in the day-to-day. And that's what this honestly feels like. It's being happy with the small things in life. But I do feel like it's helping yourself. I feel like there's some type of near future energy. If this is an opportunity with a job opportunity or a promotion, because I do feel heavily money. I'm not going to lie. I feel money is squeezing the life out of you at this time, because with all these pentacles, I feel take the promotion even if you don't feel confident in it quite yet. Fake it till you make it, Leo. Fake it till you make it, because look at these steps of the energy. And yeah, that's looking really good. Looking really good. Where did that card? I already forgot. I've been holding this and carrying this around. All right. Okay, what are in Leo's emotions here? What are in Leo's emotions? 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 Who's taking their power back, huh? The Tower. Time over reckoning, baby. Time over reckoning. When the Tower comes out, man, this is a highly positive card to me. You know why? Because you're teaching people how to treat you. You're standing up for yourself. You're no longer going to be talked down to. You're going to be forced to be looked up to. People are so used to you holding your tongue that they're used to kind of taking things from you that they really shouldn't be taken from you, or talking down to you the way they shouldn't really be talking to you like that. Telling you what to do, they shouldn't be doing that. And I feel what's coming in, and I do feel, because look at these red with the Ace of Pentacles and the Tower, both with red, with vitality. I feel like you have vitality coming in because there's an opportunity. With these nails, I can't do it. And look at this with the King of Wands reverse, the red, and if you think of it, the vitality is down here, because I feel like there's an opportunity to kind of show what you can do. There's an opportunity to put you on full display. And how is that? I feel like you're going to probably apply to a promotion or apply to a job, and I really feel like you're going to get it. And you know what? That's going to make you feel pretty damn good about you. Even if you got people around you that don't want you to feel good about you, you know? They don't want you to feel good about you because it doesn't serve their purpose. But you know, who cares about their purpose? That's their own karma to bear. You need to stop caring about their karma. All you need to start caring is about your karma, because the more you care about your karma, the more you can 8 of Cups and walk that path away from these energies. Some of you might have to live with them for now because the money is that tight. But you get that job and you won't have to live with them. You can live far away from them and do, and as I say that, look at that 8 of Wands, and do whatever the hell you want to do. All right, what is the outcome here for Leos? What is the outcome here for Leos? What is the outcome here for the Leos? What is the outcome here for the Leos? What is the outcome here for the Leos? Outcome for the Leos. There it is. Knight of Wands. I think it's, look at that, 6 of Wands and the Knight of Wands. I don't even feel like it's this. I'll look because I'm way too curious not to look. But I really feel like it's the 6 of Wands and the Knight of Wands. See, in tarot, the knights and all the suits are striving to be the kings. You are the King of Wands, Leo. But I really feel like you are the Knight of Wands and the making of the King of Wands. You have this opportunity coming in to become the King of Wands. Are you going to get in the saddle and go? Or are you going to not believe you can do it? Life is about choices. Even tarot is not set in stone. Every decision, if you think of the matrix and the numbers, every decision you make can, you know, it's going to go this way, it's going to go this way, it's going to go this way, it's going to go this way. So you have a decision to get in the saddle and go. Or you can stay where you are. It's like dancing with the devil thing going on. So I really feel in the 7 of Pentacles reverse, you can stay where you are and you know what that feels like, or you can go in this energy. And I actually feel like it's not even going to be a hard decision because this really feels good. I mean, even look at that. It's going from darkness to light. I feel like it's going to feel this. It's an opportunity, even though it might be daunting. You might feel really nervous because it's not going to feel comfortable because maybe you've been not working for a while. Or it's going to be an opportunity to a big level up in your career or something like that. It's not that you can't do it. You're just going to kind of feel like you're going to maybe try to talk yourself out of it because you might be afraid that you may not pull it off. Other people around you see you as a King of Wands. Remember that. When a King of Wands is reversed, I have to take a drink real quick. When a King of Wands is reversed, it's not how people are actually seeing you. It's how you see yourself. You have to remember that. It's all a brain game. It's our perspectives. Our perspectives can be liars. It's our security systems that want to keep us safe. So it's really the Hangman is a very important card here because our perspectives need to change if we want our lives to change. And our perspectives need to say, you know what? I'm not a King of Wands reverse. I'm not what people tell me I am. I am what I say I am. And what I say I am, even in my own reading today, is a King of Wands upright because I feel like I'm a King of Wands upright. And if people don't like it, then people don't like it because it's staying. And I'm telling you, it's staying. And that is how you have a balanced life. You make the rules as you go along, Leo. And if people don't like it, they can get the hell out. And that's how it goes. Outcome is a Knight of Wands and a 6 of Wands. Success. Knight of Pentacles. There's your offer right there. There's your offer, Leo. That really is some David Copperfield shit right there. How that all lines up. Okay. Okay, that's a lot of cards, Leo. That's a lot of cards. That is a lot. This is the near future that's coming in. That's influencing the King of Wands. King of Wands is interchangeable because some of you really have to get out of your own head. Nobody makes you a King of Wands upright or a King of Wands reverse if you don't let them. Do you understand that? Nobody makes you this. Not your mother, not your father, not your sister, not your hamster, not your brother, not God, nobody. Nobody. Not if you don't let them. It's you that makes you that way. It's you that makes you stuck. It's you that makes you successful. That's the difference between successful people and unsuccessful people. It's the will. It's you. So if you want people to keep you stuck, it's not the people keeping you stuck. It's you allowing the people to keep you stuck. So it's you. So you're the one. That's that creatrix. This. How you see yourself is given your will over to somebody else. What really is coming in here is you with that tower taking your power back and taking the reins back and saying, I'm never going to do that again. And that is when your life truly changes. That is how it changes. And that Queen of Swords is now you. Because you will never allow someone to put you in that kind of situation again. And when you are a Queen of Swords, and I love that the I think of her, the Queen of Cups with the High Priestess coming out, because this is then how you go through life. Think of her as the Queen of Cups, because it's Cancer. You can meet people as the Queen of Cups or the Queen of Swords. It's their choice how they meet you. If they're going to treat you like shit, oh, hello, Queen of Swords. But if they're good to you, then they got the Queen of Cups, okay? It's their decision who they're going to meet with you. You don't automatically give people your Queen of Cups if they're going to treat you like shit. Those days got to be over, Leo. You don't give people money when they're going to scam you. You don't do that anymore. That doesn't happen anymore. Okay, King of Wands. He's staying up. He's staying upright. I'm going to leave him upright. All right. Okay, what is the King of Wands influenced by the Five of Wands? There's your fight. And a 10 of Wands reverse. You're dropping the burden of other people's bullshit. Okay? 10 of Wands is reversed. That tells me your King of Wands is upright because you're dropping the burden of other people's bullshit. I would love for you guys to say that together. You got to drop the burden of other people's bullshit. It's not your karma to bear. Stop feeling like you got to carry other people's opinions of who they deem you should be. You deem who you should be. All right, the King of Wands influenced by the Five of Wands and the 10 of Wands reverse. What is that? King of Wands influenced by the Five of Wands and the 10 of Wands reverse. It is the 10 of Pentacles because you're the only one losing. I'll tell you what's going to happen. You want Miss Cleo over here? Do you want a psychic ball? I'll tell you what's going to happen. You sit there and you put all your power into your mother and your sister and your boss's hands, into your neighbor's hands, and you do what they think you should do. And when that fails, you go over there and you sit there and say, hey, that failed. You know what they're going to do? They're going to be like, I didn't say that. What? I didn't say that. What are you talking about? 10 of Pentacles reverse. You lost out on a big opportunity. And that person is not taking responsibility. And you just now lost out on a money, on an opportunity, and on a path. Not forever. There's going to be another train that's going to come around. But we did just lose out on some time. Stop. Don't lose out on another train. You have another train coming in. It's time to take it. High Priestess and the Five of Wands reverse. I just feel like people underestimate you, Leo. I really feel like people underestimate you. I feel like because you might be very nice, very charming, or very intelligent, or you might be the baby of the family. The reason why I say that is the hierarchy where the baby usually stays quiet and the older ones make the decisions, even though they might be terrible decisions. You just don't feel like you have a lot to say. You just stay silent. And it's easier to get along by staying silent. It just can't go like that because you're the one who loses out. You're the one who loses out, you know. Okay, the Moon. Now the Moon is a very rich card because you're the Sun card. But when the Moon is here, that tells me you have a big gift coming in. Once you get to the Sun, your card after the Moon, you have major blessings because not only do you get the light after the end of the tunnel, but you get spiritual ascension, you get elevation, it's almost like a bird's eye view. It's like higher attuned psychic abilities. It's like superpowers, you know, with the Sun card, opposed to just having a Sun card. That's what I feel like, a superpower card with that. Okay, tell me about the Moon, the reason for the reading. So basically what I feel is like a cocoon going on here. Okay, what's the Moon, the reason for the reading? See the Chariot reverse and the Five of Swords. Five of Swords, Aquarian energy. Five of Swords can be, you know, each of these cards, I always say this, each of these cards really have no less than 50 meanings. There's no one quick meaning. It could be liars and manipulators. It could be a problem. I'm kind of getting a problem. It could be a liar and a manipulator too. But I'm kind of getting a problem. Like, how do I get out of a lease? How do I get out of this job? Or how do I leave without having a job? That kind of problem. Around a pentacle. The reason why I say it is we have a 10 of Pentacles reverse right above it. And he doesn't think he's got anybody he can rely on. 10 of Pentacles reverse is right above it, and he doesn't have a support system. That's why I feel that, you know. Five of Swords reverse, or Five of Swords upright in the Moon. So I feel like you're still trying to, reason for the reading is you're trying to work this out. You're trying to Oops. Ace of Cups and the Knight of Cups reverse. Be careful of that energy, let me tell you. Don't be looking for your problem in an empty cup. Wheel of Fortune. I love that card fell, and it's a Wheel of Fortune upright. Wheel of Fortune upright. Be careful of the procrastinating energies, okay? Be careful of this. This has got you stuck. You guys know that. When you want a big dream, there's nothing like this bullshittery that's going to get you stuck. This is short-term happiness. This is those short-term connections. It's kind of like, let's just say, everybody, a lot of people can really resonate with this analogy where you're losing weight and you're doing good for 2, 3, 4 weeks. And then you're just like, okay, I'm going to have that Snickers bar. What's a half a day? Well, that half a day could derail you for a very long time, right? If you would have just ignored it, nothing would have changed, but that could really derail you. That's what this feels like. And for what in the end? What did it really do in the end? It really didn't satisfy much. That's what that feels like, a short-term connection, because it's a Knight of Wands reverse on an Ace of Cups. This can be procrastination. It just feels like something, this almost feels like settling for what you can get rather than going for what you want, because what you want might be like feeling too far out of reach. Five of Swords. It might be like a connection that is close to home, or working on a connection you already have even though you don't even want it anymore, opposed to what you do want but it's too far away. That's what that feels like. And I'm gonna stay because I don't have the money to do anything about it. But I'm telling you, whoever I'm reading for has got you don't even have the proper support system with this connection either. Okay, what's the Ace of Wands and the Ten of Cups reversed in the past? Ace of Wands and the Ten of Cups reversed in the past for the Leos. Ace of Wands and the Ten of Cups reversed in the past. And on top of that, the Emperor. I like that about, let's see, one more card, and the Nine of Cups. Yeah, I feel like, see, this is the thing. If this is a relationship, I feel like you're dealing with people who always make the right decisions for them. Ten of Cups reversed and Ace of Wands. They will drop you like that for them. If this is a family, a parent, a sibling, they will drop your plans for them. They will drop you for other people. And Seven of Pentacles reversed and the Devil. It's, yeah, Nine of Cups. I just feel like you're dealing with, this can be a very selfish energy. But these are the same people who want you to drop everything for them. And I feel like in the past, honestly, I feel like you've done it. And I feel like what is maybe the head-to-head, maybe what this hidden gem coming in is, you probably might have something good going on and they're going to come in and want you to drop everything for them. And you're going to say, no, absolutely not. And they're going to be like, what? And you're going to be like, no. And you're going to walk the way. Eight of Cups. Ace of Pentacles to the Eight of Cups. Let's see. Ace of Swords. Look at the Ace of Swords popped out. That rarely pops out. Okay, on your mind is the High Priestess, Four of Swords reversed, which tells me, I just feel like you've got some, that really feels like you got hidden anxiety, but you don't feel like you can actually verbally tell like who stresses you out. You don't feel like you're in your power to say it to that person. You might say it to other people, but you don't feel like you could say it to that person because maybe they're intimidating. Maybe you don't want to hurt their feelings. I feel like it's more because they're intimidating. High Priestess to the Four of Swords reverse. What is this? The High Priestess and the Four of Swords reverse on your mind. But remember, the connector between a Five of Swords and this is a Ten of Pentacles reverse. This is a person who, with an Emperor here, this is a person who has a lot of control. So if this is a family dynamic, this might be a mother or mother-in-law. This is a person who has a lot of control around a lot of people's lives. And Leo, it's time to start standing up for yourself. Okay, what is this? High Priestess and a Four of Swords reversed on Leo's mind. What is this? The High Priestess and the Four of Swords reversed on Leo's mind. What is this? And yeah, Ace of Pentacles reverse. Mama's not happy. Nobody's happy. But I feel, you know what I feel? That's the no card. I feel like you're finally telling this person no. You got somebody who dropped you, and now they're going to come back and want you to pick them back up because whatever they dropped you for isn't in their life anymore, or they got time for you. And you're just supposed to make time because, well, they got room or they're bored or whatever. You have something good. Don't stop your life for the people who wouldn't stop their life for you. Remember that. Remember that, because you got something really good. You have a momentum. When you've got a momentum of any area of your life going, never stop a momentum. The older you get, you realize once you get a momentum going, you don't want to stop it. It's very hard to get a momentum going in your life again. What's this Ace of Pentacles in the near future? 10 of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles reversed. The best thing this person ever did was kick you out or make you feel like you weren't one of them because you found somebody or something that does, starting with yourself. 10 of Cups and a Queen of Cups. I feel like some of you are finding your new love pack somewhere else over here. 10 of Cups and a Queen of Cups. You found a new family, some of you are taking your family tree and planting it somewhere else. It's like it's a whole new beginning. Hangman reverse over here, completely untying yourself from such a shit show of something that caused so much sadness in your life. People who didn't choose, it's like not only did they not understand you, but they chose not to understand you because it didn't work in their favor to understand you. You're no longer being affected by them. And I feel like there's a timeline going on. I don't feel like this is all you leave them and boom, this is happening. I feel like there is a timeline with this 8 of Cups. There's definitely a timeline in this 8 of Cups. Some of you are leaving this, and some of you, this is after a period of time, is you really found a really good soul tribe around you. All right, what's this Ace of Pentacles in the near future? What's this Ace of Pentacles in the near future here? What's the Ace of Pentacles in the near future? Ace of Pentacles in the near future. What is it? It is the Hermit reverse. You know what that is? And I didn't even see this. It fell out here. Look at that. The moon. Isn't that funny? I didn't even see this. The moon and the devil reverse, because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, the moon and the devil reverse. But right, just like that, the Hermit reverse and the Ace of Pentacles. It doesn't matter what these people think anymore. Whoever kept you silent won't be able to keep you shut. You won't be able to shut up anymore. It just won't. So, okay, 7 of Cups and the Creatrix reverse, how you see yourself currently, right now. This feels like, if this is my best guess, and I'm not a big believer in psychic timing, but I would say this would be the making of the next year. But like I said, this is a perspective. When are you ready to come out of your head to believe in yourself? Are you ready? Are you ready to start believing in yourself or to put yourself out there? Is this about a job? Is this about working for the first time in a long time? Or is this about, if this is about money, what can you do to get more money? I mean, besides, the obvious, but what can you do to get more money within your current job? What tools do you have at your disposal? And if you don't have any, what can you do? Go back to school, learn a trade. That's part of the 5 of Swords. I feel like this is problem solving, right? We have a problem, let's solve our problem. What we don't want to do is this. When we have a problem, what we don't want to do is this, okay? We don't want to sit there and procrastinate in an empty cup. Because it's so easy to feel like somebody else can fulfill us when what will really fulfill us is our own 10 of Pentacles that we're not getting. This is our goals. This is our self-fulfilling. This is our dreams, I think really we are our own soulmates. We really are. And when we have the right people come into our life, it's only to enhance our life. Nobody's in our life to fulfill us. And if you feel like you need someone to fulfill you, it's only because you might be at a 10 of Pentacles reverse and you're over here because you don't feel like you can get there yet. So you're still at a problem solving stage. So I feel like if you're still at this problem solving stage, then we have to figure out, what do we need to do to get to that next step? Do we go back to school? Do we ask our boss for more money? Do we sit there and say, hey, I really don't want to leave this place, but when the next opportunity comes along, really look at me for the next opportunity, or I might have to look elsewhere. Or, I mean, honestly, going back to school, use their dime and go back to school, you know, whatever it is, show initiative. But I do feel as you put that energy in showing initiative, I do feel the universe meets you more than halfway, because they just want you, they want to see that initiative. And I feel if we can move our King of Wands upright, well, hell's bells, we can move our Ten of Pentacles upright too. Because we do have a Six of Wands and a Knight of Wands and a Knight of Pentacles at the outcome and a Tower. You have an opportunity coming in, Leo, a big opportunity, but it's not going to do you any good if you're still listening to the people who held you back. People who held you back for a reason, to keep them company in the low vibration. Where you're going, you can't bring them up. That's part of their karmic plan, their karmic lesson. They have to raise themselves. And all they're doing is keeping you down below. So you have to, you know, make that decision, Two of Wands, to use your tools at your disposal. When you look at the traditional magician card, he's got all the aces on his table. He's got an Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, but he's never doing anything with them. He's pointing to the sky, he's pointing to the ground, he's trying to ground the idea into the earth, blah, 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 blah. And you're like, dude, just grab something, get it going. That's what I always say with the magician. When I create a tarot deck, it's like, put your hand on something. Not like that, dirty birds, but maybe even like that, something, right? That's part of this. That's why I think they did this. The creatrix is about, now let's get this going. Let's get this moving. Eight of Cups, let's move this forward. Let's, you know, so yeah, like this reading, let's move this forward. I get it. We're moving this forward. Okay, Eight of Cups coming in. Let's get this Eight of Cups moving on. Because I do get a sense of time here. Seven of Pentacles reverse is staring me down. Even the Eight of Cups, she's holding an hourglass. And I feel like some of you have had this in your head for a while, that you know that time is just, yeah, High Priestess reverse is no longer holding your tongue. You know, time is just slipping by, and you just don't want to wait for the next train and wait for the next train and wait for the next train. You know, one day you just may not be at your peak state. Every I don't know. That goes down a rabbit hole. That's a whole nother day. All right, what's the Tower in your emotions? What's the Tower in your emotions? What's the Tower in Leo's emotions? Taking your power back with that Tower. What's the Tower in your emotions? Right there, Five of Cups. Five of Cups, but I like that he's looking at the Two of Cups with an opportunity. So whoever hurt you recently, it's really a blessing. Believe it or not, Page of Swords and a Six of Pentacles. If you saw something recently, somebody given to somebody else, you better thank them, because they really released you to something better. I know it doesn't sound like that now, but when you look back, you're going to be like, shit, I'm so glad I didn't get lost in your fantasy, because I would have wasted even more time in, yeah, King of Swords reverse, the World reverse. Look at that. You would have got lost in somebody's world and whatever they were creating. And so I feel like in your emotions, it really, an opportunity came along to get you out of that, out of a control. Somebody liked control to keep you there. And that Page of Swords and a Six of Pentacles. And Six of Pentacles also is an offer, and you got a lot of offers. So I do feel like a job offer is here. There's an offer possibly to go back to school. But take it. At least really look at it. But don't not take it because you don't feel like you could do it. I don't want to hear that, because that's in your head. That's just in your head. Okay, Six of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, King of Wands, all in the outcome. What is all that? Well, Six of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. See, I'm making you the King of Wands on that Six of Wands. Might as well. Six of Wands, Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. With this opportunity comes great power, Spider-Man. It does. King of Pentacles. You want wealth? You got to take the opportunity. You really do. You have to believe in yourself. Look at this. Queen of Pentacles. Knight of Wands, Queen of, look at this change. Look how quick. Look how quick the energies change with an opportunity. Once you get away from the backstabbing bitches of the male or female backstabbing bitches that want to keep you held back, take the opportunity. It is definitely here. It's really here. Some of you are still trying to figure out a solution. Five of Swords, remember, this is really, I feel like, the problem here in this reading. I feel like these people are in your head. Five of Swords, reason for the reading, it's mental. I feel like you got people in your head, and it causes you to doubt your power and doubt what you can do and doubt the tools in your toolbox. It's like you have these cool tools and they're all telling you you're being gaslit or something. I don't know. Whatever this is about is you have an opportunity and you may talk yourself out of it, or you might be getting advice from all the wrong people. I wouldn't even be getting advice. I would just be listening to your own instincts at this time. And I would really be keeping this to yourself and keeping it really close to your chest. And then when you decide to walk the path, or once you already take it and sign your name on the dotted line, that's when I would reveal with all this High Priestess reverse. Coming in, I feel like that's what this is saying. Don't reveal. That's exactly what I feel like this is saying. See the book? Don't reveal what this is until you do sign your name. If this is a job opportunity, if whatever this is, don't reveal what it is until you are already on your path. You say it too soon, these people will sabotage it. So be very careful what you are going to reveal. All right, my Leos, have a fantastic rest of your Sunday. I have Taurus to do here soon, but I'm going to take a bit of a break. This is a lot. I hope you guys have a great Sunday, and thank you, Leo. I love you guys so, so much, but I'll see you guys tomorrow, Fire Sign Day. Have a great Sunday, and do something really good for you. Get out, enjoy, drink some wine, do whatever it is you guys do. Have a great day, guys, really. Thank you. If any of you watch Taurus, I'll be doing that soon. Take care.